Hello Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we finished off one of the dungeons here where we were in Hyrule, then we came back to Hyrule. Now that we're back here, we're actually going to collect a couple items before we go any further in our journey. Now, if you guys remember, the last sage that we actually helped free gave us the sand rod, which belonged to Ravio, and now we have to come back and rent it. He couldn't just let us, like, you know, get the hookup and borrow it right off of him. So the sand rod is what's actually going to help us get to the next location today. So yeah, we are going to be making it to the second temple today, and it's going to be a little bit different. As I've mentioned to you guys before, you have to go from Hyrule to Lorule to Lorule to Hyrule and do a lot of kind of weird different puzzles, you know, that having the double world map brings on, but it's a little bit of a blast. I'm also renting out a couple items because if you guys remember, I actually died to the last boss. I know, I really don't want to be doing that too often. I'm probably going to begin saving right before I take on the bosses just so I don't die or something. And we're actually going to do a couple more things too. A lot of you guys have given me really great suggestions of a couple items that I need to pick up. I know I'm a little bit behind on picking up certain collectibles that are kind of around this area, so that's what I'm going to be going after today. I'm probably going to be collecting a couple bottles and then something else that's going to be special along our journey. Hope you guys are having a nice week. For me, I can't believe it's Wednesday. You know, I've been in school for 2 days already, today being the 3rd. I'm about to head out to class, actually. When you guys see this, I'll probably be in class. And it's kind of cool being back in school. I must admit, I definitely missed it. I feel like I had such a long summer, and now that I'm finally back, it just feels good being around people again and learning. You know, it sounds kind of weird, but I enjoy learning. I enjoy, like, you know, learning new things and just filling up my brain with good information that hopefully I'll be able to use in the future. And it's nice. You know, I have a lot of classes with a lot of friends. I was a little bit surprised. You know, you walk into class here in university and you have no idea, like, who's going to be in it. And I've bumped into a few classes, and it's like, oh, cool, I have a couple friends in here. So it's kind of cool that, you know, I already have people to work with and I need a group or things like that. And I'm just kind of excited to get it going, you know. The future looks promising. There's been a lot going on, but I'm actually really looking forward to just, you know, getting things together and just having myself a really great fall. It's kind of strange because I'm guessing a lot of you guys are probably, you know, maybe high school, middle school, around there. And I'm here in, like, university, and I'm 1 year away from graduating. You know, kind of like the big thing. The thing everyone wants to accomplish. You know, high school is a great achievement, but then college is just outstanding. And it's like, you know, not many people get the opportunity to do it. I know in my family, you know, I'll probably be the first person to graduate from university here in the United States. You know, I have my cousins who have graduated in El Salvador, but no one from our family, you know, my extended family and everything, has ever really done it here in the U.S. And I could be like the first person to do it. And I feel like it's almost a little bit of pressure in a way, but it's kind of like a great achievement if I've been able to do it. You know, I've been told by my family, like, they all want to come down and visit me and fly around here, and they want to come and hang out, like, when my graduation day comes, and I just really want to achieve that here. You know, 1 year left, and you have no idea how much I would give to just, you know, get, like, straight A's, knock it out of the park, and then just, you know, have them be, like, proud of me for such an achievement. You know, and I'm just, like, really looking forward to everything that's to come. I think it's going to be a really good time, and I'm just really excited, you know, to be back in school. Now, as you guys saw, I'm collecting bottles. But the reason I'm collecting bottles is because if you talk to this guy here in Kakariko Village, he'll give us a bug net. Now, with the bug net, we can catch bees, but we can also catch fairies to put in the bottles and all those sorts of things, which is actually going to help us quite a bit in our journey. Now, it looks like we actually have a bunch of items. Awesome. About time. So, yeah, thanks, guys. You know, all of you who told me, you know, get the bottles, you know, collect the net, get all these things. I know I probably should have done this a little bit earlier, but hey, we're still pretty early on in this game. So let's keep on going. Now, as I mentioned earlier to you, we're going to be going to the second dungeon, and there's a lot of puzzles that it's going to, you know, it's going to be a little bit challenging, and I've said this before, it's been kind of a while. I haven't played this game since it honestly came out. I played it through one time, so I don't remember it perfectly. It's not one of those games that I know, like, the back of my hand. Oh, wait, what is that? What is that on the back of my hand? What is that? I don't know. Well, it's not one of those games. It's just, you know, one that I played for fun. And that's what I'm doing. I'm playing it for fun, just trying to make my way downtown, you know, walking fast, something, do. And I'm just trying to, you know, make my way through it. I think it's kind of fun to play a game once in a while, just to get your memories back, just to give it a shot. And who's talking to us?
Welcome back to Hyrule Kingdom, Rodri. You find yourself near a swamp that is a dread and rotting place. Within I sense the very faint presence of a sage. And how odd, I sense also desert sand near the sage, but there is no desert in Hyrule. Furthermore, I foresee that you must bring an item given to the temple that controls sand. I do sense the start of your path is here, though. How baffling. So I, Hilda of Lorule.
Alright, so with that, she tells us that this is where our next dungeon is located. I really, really wish I knew exactly what I had to do here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, we found a little dark bird statue. That's pretty cool. That's always fun. That's a good time. I enjoy it. You know what's cool? I was actually like, in one of my classes, we already kind of started forming up a group. And this was one of the ones that I probably didn't know too many people in. But, you know, I'm the type of person that you gotta... I believe that you know, if you don't know someone, you should reach out and just meet people. Especially like the first day. You know, you're gonna want to do that and meet people because it's better to stay ahead of the curve and just kind of knock things out. So, you know, I introduced myself really quick, whatever. You have to do like in-class introductions. And then like I just randomly like heard a few people and like, you know, there was this one person who was like, oh, you know, I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan. I was like, boom, gotta meet them, add them to my team. It's about to happen, you know? And it's that type of thing. Like, I think you just have to have like one thing in common with someone to like, you know, get a connection going, be friends with them and just work together. So, you know, that's what you have to do. And I think it's pretty cool that, you know, you can find people like that. I feel like in college, I've seen a lot of memes like this. You know, there's a meme that's like, elementary school, oh my gosh, I love Pokemon. Middle school, Pokemans, what is that? High school, oh my god, I love Pokemon. You know, and that's kind of how it goes. Even into college, like, everyone loves Pokemon. You know, I think it's that middle school-ish area where, like, people are like, oh, that's not cool. Or at least that's how it used to be when I went to middle school. And nowadays, like, everyone that I know, like, in college and stuff is just like, yeah, I love Pokemon. I love Zelda. Like, that was my childhood. I think you finally come back to your roots. But I also think that's probably a part of you figuring out who you truly are and not being ashamed of it, you know? I can understand how it might be difficult in middle school for you to be, like, completely yourself. Because, you know, I remember middle school and a lot of people judge you, you know, on your appearance and things like that. And it just kind of sucks in a way that, you know, you can't really be yourself around these types of people. But, you know, as you get older, you meet people who don't really care about those things. And I guess you begin to meet, like, the right people. The people who, you know, are probably going to be there in your life for a while. And the people that, you know, actually care for more than just, you know, some shallow, vain things. And actually care about your personality and, like, things like that. If you're a funny dude and you love Zelda, I'm telling you, you're probably going to go far. Oh, like, real talk. There's a lot of people out there who love Zelda and Mario and Pokemon and, you know, just genuine nice people. It's a good place to be in. I know a lot of my friends are into it. Even some friends who I met, like, you know, like athletic friends, like, who I never thought would play it. And, like, I'm always very outspoken. And I'm always like, oh, I love these games. You know, they're my childhood, whatever. Like, I'm pretty well-rounded. I play sports, too, and all those sorts of things. But, you know, I always, like, speak up. I'm like, oh, yeah, I love Zelda, dude. I love Mario, I love Pokemon. And some of the people you least expect will be like, yo, like, me too, dude. And it's pretty crazy. I've made a lot of friends through that. Like, people who I wouldn't expect to become, like, really close friends with, I became friends with because, you know, they had something in common with me like that, like gaming. And it's crazy. It's just, it's kind of great. We're kind of really happy the way, like, I don't know, so the society, the gaming society is kind of going these days. I feel like people are just, you know, out there and outspoken about it now. And it's kind of cool. So if you're in middle school and you're having a hard time or whatever it is, you know, I don't know what school you guys are, whatever you're going through, I'm telling you, like, it gets a lot better. And someday you're going to find people who, like, give a crap and who will probably have the same interests as you. And you guys are going to have a great time. I'm telling you, I have a great time with all my friends. Like, you know, a lot of my YouTube friends, they're up in Nebraska now. We all love games. Like, a new game comes out, we're all, like, texting each other, like, oh, did you beat it? What'd you do? Did you knock it out? I'm kind of excited to go and see them here very soon. I've been, like, texting them, you know, and we just talk. We text a lot. Pretty much all my YouTube friends are up there in Nebraska. You know, Sully, Chris, Mo, Luke, like, they're all up there. And I don't really have the chance to see them as much because I live here in Florida. You know, I'm finishing up university, so I'm kind of here for one more year. You know, that's the truth. I can't do much about it. But we text each other and stuff. And one of the craziest things was about 2 days ago, I tweeted this too. I was just sitting there on my computer. And, you know, I looked at the day and I was like, oh, man, it's like, it's August 18th already, like, first day of school, dang. And then I just stopped and I was like, PAX is in 10 days. And I just texted the guys. I was like, oh, my gosh, PAX is in 10 days. Now it's 8 days. Tomorrow it'll be a week. You know, then 6 days, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm just really excited to see all the guys again, to, you know, go to PAX, hang out. The league championships are going to be there. And I'm just super, like, duper excited to go and, like, you know, watch some teams play. I love it. I love all that stuff. And I'm just really excited to get it going again. I think it's going to be a really great time. and I'm honestly quite looking forward to it. I'm really excited to go to PAX, to hang out with my friends, to just run around the convention center and just look around downtown, you know, wherever it is, Seattle. I think it's going to be a great time, and I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't have the chance to go to the last PAX because I had a lot of weird things going on in life, you know, a lot of weird stuff, and I'm finally at that point where, you know, I'm finally going to get to go, and it's going to be great, and I'm just super excited to see my friends again and to hang out with them and to just walk around and catch up in life and just, you know, see where life takes us, see where the adventure goes, because you never know. You know, I think it's going to be a blast. I don't know exactly all the crazy things we're going to do, but I sure as heck hope they're crazy and that we have a pretty good time. You know, maybe I'll try to vlog it. I've always thought about it. I've always said it, but I've never really done it. Maybe I'll actually try and vlog it. I think that would be pretty cool to show you guys, you know, a little bit of like my real life. With that, guys, we have made it to where we need to. We're gonna save at this owl statue, and next time we will continue here in the desert and we will begin the second dungeon of this game. So if you guys have any tips on what's coming up, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.